Good evening, everyone. This is Denise Brown, one half of Revelation Nation, coming to you with revelation in real time. Tonight, Canada's Supreme Court legalizes some sex acts with animals. I was appalled when I first heard of this ruling. I was absolutely appalled and I became sick to my stomach. I just want to warn you before I go any further that some of the information that you will hear may not be suitable for all audiences. Okay, so if you are listening to this and children are around, I would suggest that you pause it for a moment and have them leave the room. This is absolutely unbelievable. Canada's highest court has just ruled that some sex acts between humans and animals are legal. Now, this ruling came on the heels of a case where a man was tried for raping and sexually exploiting his own daughters. The court ruled that the man, okay, I'm warning you, I'm just warning you, what you're going to hear is disturbing, okay? The court ruled that the man who smeared peanut butter on the genitals of his daughters and had the family dog to lick it off. As I warned you before, this is very disturbing and it's sickening to even think about it. But he actually did this and he videotaped the act. And one of the charges in this particular case, among many charges, as you know, was bestiality. And so basically his lawyers argued that this could not be considered an act of bestiality because he did not penetrate the animal. Oh my God. Oh God. Oh my goodness. This really absolutely blew my mind when I read this. I was like, because there was no penetration. I mean, what about the fact that this is the most disgusting thing that you could even think about doing with an animal? Oh my God, this world is getting to a place. Oh my God. I mean, and when I think about it, it's like, when you read the word and when you read, in the Bible where it says perilous times are going to come and you read about all the things that are going to happen, there's just some things that you just find it hard to just fathom in your mind that could actually happen. But here it is. Here it is. A court, the highest court in the land, educated people, they legalize the exploitation of an animal. Oh my God. Saints of God, I'm telling you, we really are getting so close. I mean, and the Bible tells us it's time for us to awake out of our sleep. I mean, while we're sleeping, while the church is, we're just in dreamland. Oh, yes. Oh, we're getting our breakthrough. Yes, we're getting more money. We're blessed and highly favored. But, oh, yeah, the devil is wreaking havoc all across the land. And what are we doing? What are we doing, saints of God? We got to wake up. We got to hit our knees. We've got to hold on to the horns of the altar like never before. We've got to do it. Oh my gosh. And when I was thinking about this, I was like, oh my, this really, really reminded me of something that I have discovered in a lot of the research that I have done on occultism. And that is the symbol of the Baphomet. And I'm not sure if you have heard of this or come across this in any study that you may have done on the occult, but basically what the Baphomet is, it is a representation of Satan is what it is. And it first appeared in the 14th century. And it is, of course, as I mentioned, an occultic symbol that is worshipped by the elite. And this symbol has somehow become ingrained in our culture, ingrained in the media, ingrained in different television shows. I mean, if you really look closely at some of the images that are being portrayed and some of the programming that we see every day, you will see this particular symbol. And I want to show it to you for just a moment. Okay, you should be able to see it now. And what you're seeing here is basically a half human, half goat. Is what this is what the Baphomet is. Okay, it's a half human, half goat. It also has two aspects to it, which are masculine as well as feminine. Okay. All right. And it has the goat face, as you can see, which is representative of the horned god, which is the masculine part of this creature or idol is what it is. And then the breasts are the female aspects. And I don't really have a lot of time to get into it, but when I begin to really reflect on some of the things that have been going on in our culture lately. I mentioned in a previous broadcast about, the transgender, what is going on in our culture today regarding transgenders. And then now we have the Canada's highest court in the land ruling that some sex acts with animals are considered to be legal. And so when I look at this particular image here, when I look at this image and I look at how the image is male as well as female. Okay, so there you go. There's your transgender agenda right there. Okay, and then you have this thing is half human and it's half goat. So you have this thing here coming into play as far as this ruling about sex acts being legal with animals. So all of these things are being meshed together. And this is something that has been put into the minds of people, and people really don't realize what is going on. All of the things that they have done and put into our culture, into the media and everything, it is coming out, and we are accepting it. We are accepting it. We are letting it come into our culture. We're not standing against it. We're just allowing it. Oh, well, this is what they say we must do, so we must do it. No, we have got to take a stand. We've got to take a stand, saints of God. This is all the time that I have for tonight. But I want you to be in prayer. Be in prayer for this nation. Be in prayer for this world. Because we are right on the cusp of the return of Jesus Christ. I hope you're ready. Thank you for joining me. God bless you and good night.